この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Sora no Woto, episode 9 no Woto, which doesn't work at all, but hopefully this episode will. Last week's episode was almost entirely irrelevant for plot purposes, I'm pretty sure, besides like some mild characterization on Yumina and Granddaddy Priest dude. Other than that, pretty much it was all about Kanata really needs to pee, but she has to stay at the phone, and it was strange. Comments are still filtering in from that episode, so I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody has to say, but yeah, that was an interesting one, let's say. Now, for the one piece of the episode that's actually, like, relevant and obviously so, we got a phone call, and it's from somebody who Ria recognized, but we don't know who, but we can kind of assume that it's, like, maybe somebody with authority over her who she's been quote-unquote running away from to try and find herself or something similar, and I'm gonna guess that it's probably, Princess Ilya's dad dude who's now her half-father or stepfather or something along those lines, and my guess, although it's a really shaky one with literally no, like, bearing on anything, is that it's probably a political marriage in order to save the nation because they're in peace talks with the other nation that they've been at war with, and they want those peace talks to go through, and they're getting difficult. So, seal that up with a marriage, maybe. Or go to war, or, like, something else. I don't fucking know. We're in a magical, apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic restarting of civilization, sort of, but they can't, world where there were fucking demons that shot laser beams and shit out of skyscrapers. So, anything goes at this point. Hopefully no more peace stuff. Yeah, that's pretty low bar for the episode, eh? Okay, let's watch this episode of Sora no Woto. I'm genuinely interested in finding out whatever we can about what just happened with that phone call and what the hell it's going to change. It's the kind of thing that's like a bolt from the blue that shakes up everything and then leads us into our finale, which we're coming up to pretty quickly. And I did not realize this, but episode 13 is an OVA, so we've only got a few episodes before we're in finale territory, and we might just be there right now. So, we're heading into endgame stuff. Let's see what that consists of. Alright, Sora no Woto episode 9 is up. It's ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be two versions. Picture-in-picture version in the description. Timer-based version on YouTube. You want to do a sync thing? You can do that. Beep beep timer. Okay. Also, I'm gonna put some cold water on my legs because it is fucking hot. Ah! That's wonderful. Where's my pen? There it is. What? Alright. Desert Wolfo and panties on the laundry. Great. This is a weird start to an episode. So is this the normalcy before everything changes? Probably. Okay. One typhoon passes, what you really see. I don't know what the fuck that is. Ooh. That's dope corn. That sounds like a bit of an exaggerated story. Yeah. Is that a yam? It's a fucking big-ass yam. Oh, that's cute. Aw, with the little yams and a little baby yam. Oh, okay, cool. I don't actually know if they're yams. Are they taro? Okay, it's potatoes. She was listening to the whole thing, huh? One could say the same of you and your little potatoes. Wait, what are you wearing on your face head? Noel? Really, really likes him, yeah. It's gotta be Rio. Jammin', alright. That's pretty neat. Uh-huh. Hmm. Typhoon incoming. Sounds like a move. What are you wearing on your face head? Little fucking bird. This is an interesting episode, just direction-wise already. I'm really intrigued. Yes? Uh-huh, but why'd she suddenly start changing it all? That's true, but that's different. You are in the goodest mood, aren't you? Yeah. Distractions. Huh. Oh, wow, yeah, that's depression. Yep, mm-hmm. Yeah. She hates them? Ah. So then. A little bit of rain on our parade, indeed. Oh. Like a little like a little pill bug thing. Doesn't really look like Kraus. Why are we hiding his eyes? Maybe it's just age. You can't have it. Alright, sure, dude. About Rio? Or rock, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Or she's just not tasting anything. Good night. Good night, Noel. Okay. Alrighty. Ha ha ha. Church. Uh. Uh. Felicia with the passive perception of 27. Passive insight of 36. Those are impossible numbers. You're a gem, Felicia. Aww. Yeah, strength for them. Nope, that's a dude. It's probably Kraus, right? Hey, what's up? He really doesn't look like that guy, does he? It's probably age. Hey, formal address? Sent by military, a formal order, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so he's the desert wolf. Cool. I mean, if Felicia says it. Wow, this is a serious fucking storm. Yeah, leftover delicious tempura. Blushy, blushy. Nom nom nom. Oh. Really? Oh, okay. It wasn't an order. I thought it was an order. Names just got revealed to everybody, just picking up on that. What? What? What's up? What's wrong? Oh, no. That wasn't the paper. That's something else. Open that shit! You're just gonna torture yourself by waiting. Ah, fuck. Now you'll be in suspense for however long that takes. Damn it. Oh, fuck. It's little kid war orphan dude. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would have thought Michio, but they said he, so let's say it. That's an ominous track. Okay. Oh, we're riding sidecar. Fuck yeah. Happens. All right, search party. Let's go find this kid. Find that boy who hates soldiers and show him what soldiers are good for. But with less assholiness. Oh, geez, the whole town. Aw, community. Yeah, better hope he didn't get swept up in that shit. Mm-hmm. What was that? Ilya fell into a river? How did Ilya... That was her on her... Come on, Michio, tell us. Tell us what's up. We're trying to save him, dude. No time for secrets. Shh. Shit. He went to plant seeds. Bad, 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 bad. Which means if the dam breaks, everything's fucked. Oh, dude. Oh, little buddy. Oh, he's trying to protect the... Oh, little buddy. You're gonna get blown the fuck away. No, no, no. Yep. Well played. Well played. Don't talk to him right now. Oh, shit. Pick him the fuck up and walk away. I guess she's not that big. Ah. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy. That's a kid who's used to being hit. Shit, Kureha, where did that come from? Whoa. I just gained a lot of respect for her that I definitely didn't have. Yep. And that's why she's so proud of her father. Just gonna take his cloak. So we'll pick him now. Ooh. Little baby eggplants. Alright, yeah, sure. Yep. And then he just runs off into the river. Whoa! Fucking hell. Hey, we saved the boy. What was that? That was like, oh shit. Well, they're dead. Oh, are they gonna get trapped in that little dilapidated building? That's why we had that as an establishing shot in the beginning. Yeah, so there's no way up in the storm. This is the worst. Yeah. Find some cover or something. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Why did he hesitate and what was that expression on his face? It was like self-resentment for cowardice. He's not the desert wolf. He's ashamed. He's ashamed. And he can't... Oh, shit, he's putting on the mask. He's not the desert wolf. He's not what she thinks he is. But he's going to become it. For her, in this episode. Oh, shit. Like you were? Yeah, a little bit. Always the optimist. I knew it wasn't quite him! And everybody else is, oh, huh? So you just let it go. Yeah, you can't, right? And it gets harder and harder. Birdie! Pillbugs? I don't know. Mm. 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 You don't even remember him, do you? Fuck, this is an episode. Oh, Jesus. Well, there goes our shelter. No tattoo. Bingo bongo. The truth comes out. Announcement through the reins. Wait, what? How? What are you gonna shoot over there? We gonna fire that fucking thing? Please don't accidentally blow one of their heads off. Wire anchors. Alright. And then what? They upwardly zipline? How? Oh, they gave that responsibility to Kanata. Alright, buddy. Become what she thinks you are. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Yeah. Accidentally stabs him through the hand. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I would not. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did she just say Otosama? Or did she say Kraus? I need... He got her. And from the raging current, he will pull that girl. Suspense! Suspense! Tension! Tension! Okay, it'll be fine. Yeah. And then more tension. And the girl. Yeah. Woo, we did it. Desert Wolf or no? Names and titles don't matter that much, do they? Oh, shit. Ugh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you're a pretty brave coward. When it counted. Wisdom drop. Yup. Rio and Delia. And Kureha to Rio. And Kanata to Rio. Shit, that works on so many levels. I think that's a fair take, dude. Is that Fiend? Aww. Oh, she crossed out the... Still her desert wolf, eh? I'm trying to think whether there's been a stronger episode of Sora no Woto so far. I don't think so. Okay, next thing. Alright, that gives me nothing. Great, it'll be winter, and, Departure? We had an episode that was titled something like Departure before, right? And I theorized that it was about Rio, like, going away for some reason. Same theory. Alright, cool. I said it during the ED, when the ED started playing, but, I'm trying to think of a stronger episode in the last 8.5 episodes, and I can't, I don't think. Let me actually just check really quick. I've got the whole episode list. I've got all the files. Do they have titles? They don't. Let me find the list of episodes and just not scroll past where we are. List of Sora no Woto episodes, just because my memory is faulty. And I more often than I would like say things like, oh, I think this was the strongest episode of the thing so far, but that's partly because like things that are clearer in your memory and closer are like that. Okay, there was First Battle Story of a Chair, where they investigate the ghost. Squad's Day, Rio Runs, that's the one. And that's where Fever happens, right. That was a good one. Rainy Season Sky, Quartz Rainbow, Noel getting parts, mountain hiking, that was something, hairdressing, Kanata's Day Off. That one was pretty fun, but very different. Sharing Sounds of Cicadas, Spirits Down the Rivers, which was solid and very interesting because it gave us, like, all of the Felicia backstory stuff, but it didn't feel like a normal episode because it was taking place so much in the past. Feast the Fortress at War, manning the telephone, I declare an emergency, and then passing of the typhoon. Yeah, I will say without reservation that I think this is probably the strongest episode of Sora no Woto so far. I think that going back through them, I can say that pretty confidently. And it felt different from the outset of the episode in a way that's like nigh impossible to put into words. It's so difficult to try to explain, like, why do I get a different vibe from the opening sequence of this episode? I don't know, but it's like, it's soft and quiet and stuff. And then we see all these things that we don't necessarily recognize, right? But that will all become core plot points. They're looking at the little eggplants that they're growing, just watching them, which is silly, but it's important, right? This shows us the kids and their eggplants. Kanata's doing her stuff. Kraus is around, stopping by a field, looking at beautiful fields of wheat, which is pretty neat, pretty cool. And yeah, we see the little home where they will. assume take shelter, even though it looks different than the one that we eventually see. But regardless, that's what it is. The whole fields and crops and stuff that they have is really cool, and also it looks really pretty. And the corn is neat, and bell peppers are something, and Noelle playing with a little pill bug is super cute. I was actually thinking that she was gonna like go into the engineering part of the what do you call that? When plates of armor slide over each other. I don't know, but the way that pillbugs have their carapace is really interesting because they have like flexible portions in between armored plates that allow them to curl up into their protective ball form, which gives them their name, right? And if you poke them, they go and they turn into a little roly-poly. But they're actually really interesting mechanically, and I think all insects are, and I think that a lot of our engineering could be improved dramatically by paying more attention to natural phenomena. There's a whole realm of scientific inquiry and engineering that's based on utilizing natural phenomena as inspiration for mechanical like engineering, and I can't remember what it's called. It's called something. I'd like to know that for my own purposes, so forgive me for looking up something inane in the middle of our discussion. What the fuck is that called? Biomimicry. That's it. Okay. Yeah, biomimetics is the thing. Like self-healing technologies, Velcro, which is inspired by like burrs on the little dried seed pods that get stuck in your dog or cat's coat. I was thinking cloak for some reason, coat all the time. And you know, like biology has managed to fix a whole shitload of really difficult problems through extreme long periods of time and difficult circumstances, and evolution works that way. So we should utilize all of that stuff. Anyway, that's what I thought it was going to, and it didn't, so I don't know why we're talking about it, but it's cool. And then we get this moment of like Rio just fucking jamming it, and it's pretty clear that they got a pretty talented trumpet player. Is there a like word for like flautist, but for trumpet? Google, one who plays the trumpet. Called a trumpet player or trumpeter. Oh, okay. She does the trumpet play, and it's pretty clear to us that she's expressing emotion in a way that she knows how to do that, right? Because she hasn't actually come to terms with any of her emotions at the moment. She's in a state of turmoil, depression, and angst, and doesn't know what to do, and so she's playing the trumpet, and not in the restrained, reserved way that she normally does. So, yeah, that's something. And also the letter and stuff. And, yeah, it was amazing, and we noticed some stuff. The wind is picking up, typhoon inbound, weather changing. Also, what the fuck is Noelle's hat? It's so cute. I don't know. And then we move into this conversation, which is really cutely done. I didn't find it at all salvis-y, which is appreciated. Actually, there is one sequence where Kanata has her butt in the camera, and that's a little bit salvis-y, but I don't really care. They're just kids, like, in their night clothes. I don't give a shit, so it's great. Good. And then, yeah, we get this depiction of depression. It's all shown to us. Like, they put a filter on the voices to give them reverb, which makes it sound like this is either memory or, like, out of time, or, like, Rio's not really hearing any of this. It's just sort of muffled in the distance. And then we don't know it before she does it, but she just sort of, like, noms the bell peppers, totally impassive, like, unfazed completely. It's pretty clear to us that she's just like not even tasting what she's putting in her face. It's just like body must fuel, which is, you know, it's relatable. And Kanata realizes that that's a thing, you know, like, geez. Okay, so Desert Wolf, it's not him, and it doesn't look like him. It just doesn't. I mean, strong chin and stuff, but once we mask a character's eyes like that, it's just like, No. And then the distinctiveness of the wolf head tattoo tells us that we're going to reveal that there is no wolf head tattoo, and that's something. Okay, right. And the lens of admiration is a strong lens indeed. So we see it from Kureha, who is, well, she's willful about this, though. That's what's so interesting about this episode. Well, I mean, there are a bunch of things that are interesting about this episode. But, this is so intriguing to me because Kureha is so deep in what is called in the episode, like, the lens of admiration, which misleads her. She thinks that Ryo is the unfazable rock who's cool and beautiful and talented and sexy and tall and strong and like always holds it together and whatnot. When Ryo can suffer, right? She can be caught up in turmoil, and we're seeing that. Kanata sees her in that way too, but she's also a feeler and a bit of an empath, and she feels that there's something off. Kanata's somebody who feels her relations deeply, and understands intrinsically the people around her. Maybe not to the extent that Felicia does, but Felicia has the benefit of experience and age, which is not something to be discounted when it comes to understanding people. So there's that. But then underneath that, what we get from Kureha is this honestly very pessimistic is the word that comes to mind, but it's not right because it's not negative. It's taking the harshness of the world and like understanding what you have to do to survive in it. It's pragmatic more than anything. She's got this pragmatic understanding of how you need to be strong to other people, but kind of lacks the ability to see that other people are doing the same for her, right? So it's just a little dash of naivete mixed into this mixture of genuine like loss and difficulty in Kureha's life, having lost her parents, being an orphan, and having to deal with that. There's just a little bit of naivete that lets her remain an optimist to an extent, at least toward the people that she respects, while also understanding that they can be taken away from her and that she needs to be strong. This is an intricately woven episode. What the fuck? Who wrote this shit? On which note, we do need to go and find out all of the staff associated with this episode, because it's again, I think it's the strongest one that we get. And Felicia, just like without judgment, is there for her, which is amazing. Okay, we get this scroll case. No idea what's inside of it because Ryo doesn't open it. I am sure we will probably find out next time, and that might be the reason for her departure. We'll see. Kraus. Yeah, so Kraus is Kraus. He's Miracle Kraus, but, you know, that's it. And Kureha is kind of obsessed with him. It's a little much, honestly. A little, oh, you'll be a great wife one day, and yeah, okie dokie. Rough patches in the armistice, talking about Princess Ilya, and Kureha hits us with details, but not really. The hero, the princess, the Archduke Arcadia, the goddess of victory, right up there with Desert Wolf Kraus, who's not Kraus. And he immediately is like, oh, wait, oh, shit, actually about that, and can't. Boom, interrupted. Okay, Ryo goes for the scroll case, boom, interrupted. God fucking damn it. And Seiya is off in the bads. He's in the bad place. Everybody teaming up and going after this kid who's an orphan, you know, it takes a village. That's, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And the whole rainstorm is, I think, well done. It genuinely embodies the feel of a rainstorm, which I think is rather difficult to do in anime. Now they're just moving like little. They created things to put over everything, right? And then little bits and bobs that give the impression of water sprinkling off of them. I think that's pretty smartly done, and takes a lot less effort than like trying to do it more in a more complicated way, but works really well. Okay, so push. We find where is he? They bought seeds. He's protecting the eggplants, and we turn our attention to it, and it's so sad. Oh, little buddy, you can't protect those eggplants. I can protect these eggplants. No, you can't. So we grab him, and it's great. Okay, what's wrong with you? Yada yada. You're an idiot. We're all risking your lives for you. I never asked you to come. Yada yada. You cut that fucking shit out, and this is a pivotal moment. The reaching back of the hand, obviously intended to be for a slap, but it's not, and he immediately shies back from it, the way that a kid who knows what being smacked across the face feels like. I know that look, because I've had that look on my face. Ooh, yeah. Yep, Well, he might be an orphan now, but his parents have hit him, or one of the people on the way to getting to Yumina and the church. In any case, listen, kids without parents need to be stronger than those with them. Boom. When you cause trouble for others, they'll naturally say that's to be expected from someone like you. Yep, and then they'll discount you forever. Just like being a class clown is not a good idea, and they won't just say it to you, it'll get back to everybody, including your sister. Do you really want everybody to think of you as a little shit? Which you are, but do you really want that to be public knowledge? Well, no. So stop being a little shit. I care. And she does. And in this moment, he sees her for what she is as well, and we do too. A bit of maturity and understanding from a girl who's been almost nothing but a child to us. Of the core characters, she is the youngest acting, right? Kanata's ditzy, you might say, but she's dedicated and insightful. Kure has a bit of a goof. Not a goober, but a goof. Okay. Something you've worked for and raised can have as much value as your own life. Yes. And we'll make them pickled. Awesome. So, Kraus also saves Seiya from, like, thinking that he's a failure, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we pull up the boy, we save the boy, it's great, and then we get this moment. And this is where we really determine what's going on here. No, you go first. Logically, she should go first, because you always want the heavier person below you if you are climbing something, because then there's a better chance that they will catch the lighter person if the lighter person slips and falls. If the heavier person is in front and up above them and falls on them, the lighter person cannot catch them, no matter what. But there's a chance you might both survive if the lighter person goes first. Just a thought. Anyway, what we get is this expression. And he just locks up, clenches his fists, and he is a coward. And the expression that's on his face tells us how much shame he feels for that. Poor man. And he phrases it, leave the rear to me. I'll hold up the vanguard from attacks from behind, right? No, he's afraid. Oof. But she doesn't see it. Not here. Not now. So she goes, braver than he is, and wow. Shit. I mean, if they hadn't had that conversation, she might have set off a few or he might have set off, either one, might have set off a few seconds early and been under those rocks. Woof! Just mechanically. It wouldn't happen for the course of the story, but mechanically it's interesting. So they find themselves in here, and she just keeps hitting him with that blind faith. Oh, yes, everything is going terribly, but we'll get out of it. You're the miracle worker. You're the king of kings. You're the god of gods. Yes, indeed. Oh, shit. That's a weight of responsibility on his back. And we see it, right? Boom. I'm sure things will work out. After all, you're Miracle Kraus. Ooh, his face falls. You're wrong. And then he puts on the mask of bravery. Because he's not. Because he's not brave. It was good when it was first said, but it's become a cliche that the only time you can be brave is when you're afraid, right? It's become a cliche. I think because it was thrown into Game of Thrones. I think that's where it was put in and came into like super general consciousness, but I don't really know. Regardless, this is it in the flesh. The brave face and the smile. Miracle Kraus now. Oh, yeah, and the eggplants fall. Rip. Oh, well. And Rio fucking breaks. she snaps, and it's rough. And I don't understand why that part of the episode is here, except that she's in horrifying turmoil. And then we reveal it. He's not the Desert Wolf. He's not Miracle Kraus. He's just the same name and a similar appearance. Well, shit. And of course, when somebody does that and looks up to you like that, you can't crush their dreams. So it's completely understandable why he would hold on to that. Way to save them, and we come up with it. Takamizuchi's wire thing. It's pretty cool. It doesn't really matter. It's pretty cool. And she realizes in this moment that he doesn't have the tattoo. So she knows, but it doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? Oh, because of what's about to happen. We pull the tank out, shoot the thing, almost kill him, cut his face up a little bit. This one cut with the actual wire thing moving is super dope looking. Let me see. Yeah, how it's like trailing through the air. I would not trust that kind of shot, but fine. Good shit, Noelle. And then we get this like instant leap into action sequence, right? Wham. Cut. Look. Dives for it, grabs her. Distance, difficulty, tension, and then we tension it up even more. This whole sequence is pretty great for building tension. It's pretty obvious to us that they're both going to come out of this okay. I mean, there's no way that it goes otherwise. But the way that we build up all the tension for it is pretty cool. We do a bunch of shots, the rope coming in, the wire moving, everybody's looking. Silence, right? It's yeah. And then we see Kraus, and then we see him come up, and then we cut away for a bit, and then we see that, and then we see that there are two bodies, right? Cool. And hey, Kureha, things worked out somehow, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this. And she stops him because she already knows you really are someone that I admire. It doesn't matter the name or the title or any of that. It's just someone that I admire. Also, I forgot, I missed something. I put 2015. What does she say here? Oh, Hisho-san. Okay, it's I just heard like in with the of everything going on. I heard Oto-san, and I was like, whoa. Not that would imply that he's actually her father, but that she might be like reaching out to her father in that moment, you know. But no, she's just saying major, which makes perfect sense. Okay, boom, pull her up. Pull him up, and it's redemption for an ashamed old man, right? A courier who is looked at as a hero by this girl and gets to become that hero over the course of this episode, despite not thinking that he deserves that position in her heart. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good internal, like, complicated motivation-y stuff. That's pretty fucking cool. All right, so then we go over the reasons why he would do all of these things. Coward till the end. Not true. He laughs, and you know what? This is the bravest scar I ever got. And then the thing about lenses of admiration. It always makes your vision out of focus, which is highly applicable to all of the characters. Effective. Like, it really is. Princess Ilia, whoever she was, wasn't perfect. But Rio sees her that way, we think. So that's something. All of the younger girls see Rio that way. All of them see Felicia that way, maybe. Kureha saw Kraus that way. That's how relationships work with our elders and betters and stuff. We admire, and we see what we want to see, and we discount what we don't want to see. Okay, I think that's my general take on the episode. I'm going to go look up who the fuck was responsible for writing this and putting it together, because I'm going to assume that it's, I don't know, somebody cool. And if it's not somebody that I recognize, it's probably somebody that I should keep an eye on. So, Anan, Sora, no, Woto. Brrrra. 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 Ratatatata. Episode 9. Okay, it's still Hiroyuki Yoshino, because he did all of the script, which I constantly forget, and makes me feel really stupid. Storyboards, Sayo Aoi, which is a name that I have never heard, and episode direction, Sayo Aoi. Okay. Key animation. I'm just gonna control F for director. Episode director, episode 6 of Dead Man in Wonderland, Diabolic Lovers, some Digimon stuff, Familiar of Zero, unit director for one episode, animation director, Flowers of Evil. Wait, isn't that the one that was, like, rotoed? Yeah, it is. Akunohana. Okay, weird. And that's a strange one because it was entirely rotoed. Key animation on a bunch of stuff. Storyboards. Huh. One episode of Shiki key animation. Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon one episode. Orenchi no Furo Jijo? What the fuck is that? Merman in My Tub. Bishonen Male Harem Merman Yaoi. Okay. Okay. One episode of Terror in Resonance. Like nothing. Like nothing. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who are you, Sayo Aoi? Let me find you on Mal. See if there's any more info. Birthplace Saitama. Chief Animation Director on Kakegurui XX. Second key animation on Evangelion 1.0. And a whole bunch of stuff just like that is on ANN and is not listed on Mal, which is the usual. Okay. Okay. He's worked on a bunch of Madhouse shows, I guess. That's really interesting. It's not often that I see an episode that I think is this well directed. To be clear, that I think is this well directed in comparison to other episodes of the same show, where the director and storyboarder, who are the same person in this instance, aren't somebody either recognizable or where I can find something in their history that like accounts for some of that. But here it is, Sayo Aoi. Directed what I will call so far the strongest episode emotionally, character-wise, conveyance-wise, snappiness of plot. Like, the plot moves very quickly over this one. It's one consistent plot all the way through with a subplot that's about Rio, right? That's how I would consider it. Like, core plot of this episode is Kureha finds out that the man that she worships is not the man who she thinks he is, but then discovers that it doesn't matter because he is the embodiment of the traits that she respected of that person, so it's fine. And then the subplot is Kanata realizes something's up with Rio, and there is something up with Rio. This is a really good episode. Good job, Sayaoi. I mean, you're never gonna see this, but good job, Sayaoi. I'm just gonna say your name a few more times because then I'll maybe remember it. Sayaoi. Okay, cool. This was really solid. I like this episode a lot. Good fucking stuff, fam. Seems like whatever's in that scroll case is probably something we're going to open once the typhoon is over, aka next week, and it seems like it's going to be something that's going to shake shit up because, again, we're moving into finale territory. Cool. Okay, I'm going to wrap there. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Sora no Woto episode 9. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next one. If I missed anything or there's specula that I should have caught on or something, let me know. But otherwise, I am done, so I will see you next week. Peace.